Happy New Year, everybody. First video of the year. I know it's come quite late, hasn't it? But I've got lots of things planned for this year. I've also got my first gig of the year, kicks off next week. So I thought it would be the perfect time to go through what's in my camera bag for this year, but it's called Long Haul Edition because I've got some major projects that I'm doing this year with lots of long travel involved. So this is not the bag that I'm going to be talking about. This is my old bag. You will have seen it in Calvas videos, Scarfell, Gran Canaria, but you haven't seen Gran Canaria yet. That's coming out after this. But yeah, so this backpack, I can't remember what it's called. It's off of Amazon. It's just a really good bag, really weatherproof, and it's small. It's still got my Peak Design capture clip on there at the minute. It's a small, handy little bag that doesn't give off camera bag vibes, you know what I mean? So you see the inserts and things in there. This bag has been perfect, but it's just a bit too small now for everything that I need, and when I'm doing these bigger long haul projects I can't fit everything in here. I'd be able to fit my main camera body and drone in here, and then that's it, it's packed. Like you can't really fit anything else in there, so I've had to upgrade bag, and here is what we've upgraded to. This is the K&F Concept 20 litre bag. This is mega. I mean, the design is super cool. It's nice and slick. I've got everything at the side of me here, and I'm gonna like pack this in front of you. As you can see here, we've got a load of space, zippers and pockets and places to put stuff. I've already pre-configured this. All the inserts come out and you can jig it in whichever way you want to. So we'll start off with the drone. I think that's the best thing we can start with. I've got the DJI Mini 3 Pro. This drone is just a monster, honestly. This drone is, yeah, it's just a beast. It doesn't have like a cinema profile, but it has like a Cine D-like profile, which is really, really cool. Batteries are so easy to change, and then I get about 30 minutes of flight time with it. We'll just put it in here for now, in this compartment. That is the compartment it's supposed to go in, but I'll have to rejig it around. And I got that with the controller. I think the controller is so necessary. The first gig I ever did, my first shoot, I had to fly a drone and connect my phone up to it, and it was just a ball ache. But this just connects straight to the drone and you're off. So slide the controller straight in here into this top compartment, and I got the Fly More kit. So I got 2 extra batteries with the charger. People say you can use this as a power bank, but half of the time I'm actually charging these batteries on the go, and that will just slide into there, which is perfect. So, drone is in the bag. We will do a camera body. This, you've seen it before, it's the Olympus EM5 Mark III. Something that is light that I can take out with me. It's got a bit of that vintage, nostalgic look to it. Micro Four Thirds, of course. It shoots 4K 30, weather sealed, everything that you would need from like a really small system that you can take out and about with you. So this is going in here, but it's going underneath the drone. That's why I did it next, you see. 2 lenses to go with this. The Laowa 7.5mm Micro Four Thirds lens. This is the ultralight version. Right, so that's in there. And then the 14 to 42 easy lens from Olympus. This lens is a cool pancake lens zoom that just fits flush, and really good little travel lens, and so that is going to go in here. And that on it has got one of my favorite filters on the Format High-Tech soft gold filter. This, you saw I have the Peak Design capture clip. In here are the accessories for the POV kit, so that I can attach an Insta360. This is the Insta360 X3 that I've still got to use. But I'm definitely using it this year. In one of the big projects, but I'll mention that at the end of this video, the first big project anyway. Drone is in there, second camera body is in there. We know about the Insta360, but underneath that, we've got this from K&F Concept as well. This is a neat little case for storing absolutely everything. So you can store batteries and SD cards in here. I really like this, especially because you can fit the full size lumix batteries in there. All of this stuff I will put links to in the description if you guys want to check out. If there's something that you're interested in, something that you need to get your stuff organized, then consider using the links below to support your boy. The Insta360 is then going to go on top of that there. Now look at this. This is sitting nice and flush. This compartment, this is what's going in there. That's a 70-300 telephoto lens from Lumix. It's just a beast. It's an absolute beast of a lens. This lives on my camera, especially for, I do a lot of sports work at the moment, so this lens is absolutely mega. Full frame lens, because I'm rocking a full frame camera body. The onboard image stabilization in the lens is outstanding, and that's going right there in that slot. I suppose we'd best talk about the camera body then, haven't we? The camera body that I use is the Lumix S5 Mark 1. The reason for that is because I bought the camera now 2 years ago, and even though I've wanted to upgrade, I'm glad I didn't upgrade as soon as like the S5 2X came out and stuff, because as cool as that camera looks, everything's kind of changed for me with regards to traveling and upcoming projects. I might be switching from the S5 to the G9 Mark II, and then that way all my lenses and all my gear will work cohesively together, because it's all going to be a Micro Four Thirds setup. But the S5 goes in this main compartment here. Obviously I'm using it to record this video, and I'm also using this microphone. This is the Rode Video Micro. I'm not sure if you can see that right there, but it's got the dead cat on it. It's not windy in here. I just always keep the dead cat on it because for some reason I can never get it back on when I take it off. A banging microphone. It's absolutely perfect for everything that I need running and gunning. But you can pick these up so cheap now. They're like 30 quid, 40 quid, especially if you're running like a DSLR or something, because that's why I ended up buying this straight away. It was like the first thing I bought was this microphone to elevate the audio level so that you can just run and gun, because like I say, this is perfect. And I've had this now for 4 years, 5 years. Definitely consider getting this microphone for your content creation, because audio is key. We'll use this, which is the hot shoe mount for it, as a representation of the microphone is in there with the S5 and the 20-60 kit lens. So we probably shouldn't call it a kit lens, because I think it's just a really good start out lens. I think it's 3.5 to 5.6 variable aperture, and it's just mint out of the box. Like, it's a really useful range, 20mm, so you can vlog with it, all the way up to 60mm, which is, you know, 10 shy of that 24 to 70 that you want, but you gain 4 on the wider end. So it's just a really good kit lens. So it's probably one kit lens where I would fully recommend, if you can get your hands on an S5 with the kit lens as a combo for cheap, do it. Just get the lens, because it's worth it. And before I get rid of this camera system, I will cover the lenses and the camera body itself and just make a couple videos on that. But yeah, 2060 kit lens, perfect. That goes in here. The S5 slots in here as well, and that is every big item into the main compartment here. I've got a couple of things sitting on top, but I want to talk about what goes in this laptop sleeve. Now, on the website it said that this laptop sleeve was only for 15.6 laptops. Well, I've got a 16-inch MacBook Pro M1. You'll see that the 16, there's something else in there, that's why I didn't go in. Look at you, he's all like, I see, like, idiot. Even though it says it's only, it's not. It fits a 16-inch MacBook Pro in there, and then in with that is just a notepad, a nice, cool little notepad. This one is from Wilco's. Rest in peace. But that goes in the top there as well, because it's a really wide section in here, so you could fit 2 laptops on top of each other if you wanted to. Got to take my plug with me, so that plug's going to go in there. The Olympus charger slots in there. The Lumix charger goes in on top of the Lumix S5 and stuff. Currently have this, which is my light, one of my lights. Xiaomi Redmi Note 8 Pro. I've had it now for about 6 years, I think. And I've definitely picked a good time to switch. That I'm going back to an iPhone, but I bought it brand new. It was 180 quid. It works fine, but I want to be able to record videos with it. It takes good pictures, but just doesn't take very good video at all. So it's a shame. It's a shame, but it's a very good option for somebody who's looking for a cheap smartphone that can just do what is required. This is the plug that came with that, but this is a 30-watt fast charge brick from Xiaomi. So, and it's got the old school, what is that, USB-A, and that goes in there. And then I've got this one I've just bought, which is a Anker. This I just bought. This is actually travel plug as well. You see how that is tucked in like that? You pull the top out, it clicks into place, and then there you go, and you've got this is a 30-watt charger as well, and it's USB-C, and that sits also in this section on top of everything. That is that main section packed, but then we've got this zip area here. In this section, cables. So we've got the MacBook cable, and that's got the Anker cable tie on it. Hard drives. Look, I'm going to do a whole video on hard drives because I think I have a lot of good and bad experiences with hard drives. I don't run Seagate hard drives, external ones. I now switched to these. So this is the Samsung T5 hard drive. This is a Samsung T7, not a T5. This is a T7. Really, really good, really quick, plug and play. And I've got it in these little like plastic sleeves, and they do come with these hard cases, but the hard cases are quite big. Don't mind running it inside these little like plastic rubberized things, as you can see. So like, yeah, these little rubberized cases that are made to fit the T7s, and they slot perfectly into these hard cases, and I will link them below, and I'll just show you one of the hard cases. So these are the hard cases that you get, that you can like put it in, and you'll see it just slots in perfectly and doesn't fall out. Zip that up, and then it's like super protected then, so you can put it in these. I've only just started rocking them without, because I've got these slots into there. It's absolute precision. And then I just upgraded Black Friday. I picked up one of these. Yeah, this is a T7 Shield. At the minute, I've been using it non-stop. 2 sets of cables for those. Insta360 pole. What I can do with it, put those 3 back, just like that. So I've got hard drive, all the cables for the hard drives and the Mac charger, and then bang, Insta360 goes in the top. This is going to be quite a long video now. That's everything. So we have a main compartment. I've got more gear to go in. This is the Firecrest filter system from Format High Tech, and then in here I've got a gradient ND filter and another ND filter as well. And at the minute we're running the soft silver 1/8 strength filter, which is super sick. And those 2 live inside of here. Then I've got this. This is a portable charger. Couple of extra bits, like, you know, when you're using full frame, you need to have a sensor cleaner. Cleaning cloth, you always need to have a cleaning cloth with you. So cleaning cloth goes in here. The charge plug for the Olympus goes in the top here. This goes in here as well. This is just my USB-C to USB-C cable from Anker. I have got to get like an organizer or a pouch or something that will fit inside the top here. I've got this as well. This was a great little pickup, and I've used it recently, and I will talk about it more in another video. Basically, an adapter, a CF Express slot, micro SD, regular SD, and memory stick. Headphones go in the top here as well. That's all of that. So that's that compartment done. And there's still space in here for, you know, Mars bar and a can of pop. Mars bar is not my favourite chocolate, before I say it. Just the first one that comes to my head. Quick access side compartment here. And you get these cool little slots here. I'm not sure if you can see that, but you get these 2 little slots here, and in there one says battery and one says SD card. Well, the one that says battery takes the spare Olympus battery that I've got, because that fits in here perfectly because it's nice and compact. And then the Rode cable for the microphone. That's where I say, oh, you know, you could have your camera body ready when you've got it on your bag. Zip it open on the side, and you can pull the camera body straight out. So there's lots and lots of gear that comes with me on long haul flights, long haul journeys, places where, you know, I've got to try and do a lot of editing and things on the fly. I've got to be able to back everything up, and I've got to have, you know, spare camera system in case everything goes wrong, and also I can experiment with some things. So that is the main bag completely loaded up. There is a zip compartment on the front here, my European drone pilot stuff, UK drone pilot stuff, as well as drone insurance, so that if I'm quizzed on the spot, I've got all that information with me. And you can even put a tripod on the front. The tripod that I have at the minute, I don't have an outstanding tripod, and I should probably invest in one. I do have a Joby Gorilla Pod, and I still think those are quite useful. I know people downplay them, say like you don't need them. It's a very useful thing to have. It doesn't get more useful than having a big tripod, and this one is like a 10-pound tripod. I can't remember what it's called, like Wolfgang tripod or something. VFWT3130 tripod. I mean, look, if you want a tripod for a tenner that just gets the job done, this will do. But it's not the perfect tripod. It feels so flimsy, the legs bend out, and you can't like pack loads of weight on it, but it does hold my S5 and all the kit and stuff on it, even with the telephoto lens on. So they do work, and I've had mine now for, gosh, I've had these for 3 years as well. So yeah, so this is it. I've officially packed it for you. We got there in the end. K&F Concept 20 litre, I think this is called the beta bag. Everything packed up. That's what's in my camera bag for this year. And one quick thing I did want to mention, and that is the first project of the year. So we are doing a charity climb up Ben Nevis. So last year we climbed Scarfell. We did that for charity as well. We raised over £1,000, which was amazing. This year we're going to Ben Nevis because we've done Snowdonia, we've climbed Scarfell. Ben Nevis is the last one to do the 3 peaks in the UK. We've got 3 charities on board this time: Guide Dogs UK, Mind UK, and Shelter. I'm going up for the week as well, so we're going to be able to see more than just Ben Nevis because it's such a long way to go, and this setup will be coming with me as well. So that's why it's quite fitting that I introduce you to one of the projects from this year. So it'd be really great if you guys could donate below. Any donation is muchly appreciated. I'll leave the link in the description. Yeah, I look forward to bringing that adventure to you guys. That's all from me in this video. I hope you found some value in this video. I know it's gone on for really long. It's quite a long video, but there's lots to kind of unpack for this long haul edition of What's in My Camera Bag. This is my first What's in My Camera Bag as well. Thank you again for 100 subscribers. We're at 120 now, which is wild. So the support is always appreciated. Thank you for giving me your time. And until the next video, I'm out.